We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Blue 58! Bring it! Bring it!
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
We ain't giving up nothing today. 25, check 25, check 25.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. 49, check 49, check 49.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First down, Packers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Danny. Check 52.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get that ball. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Green Bay.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
18. 6, right there. 56. All day, punk. SOS.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. The left side completion to Jones. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Check.
They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 12 yards there and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
158. Come on, D. No. On the 50.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
54. Here we go. Bang.
Rodgers going to throw. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Jones. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards. First down, Packers.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Hey, tight. Check three. Hey, 88. Look at this.
The 3rd year back from BYU, Jamal Williams with a carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No. 319. Mike 57. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Check. Lucky.
Out of the shotgun, Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wide, get wide. Hey, switch gears.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Matt Breida out of Georgia Southern now in his 3rd year in a 49er uniform. He was tough to keep off the field last year. Very good yards per carry. 5.3 on 153 attempts. Good for over 800 yards rushing.
21. Check.
Deuce.
11.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown.
Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they got it 1st and 10.
Tighten up.
21.
Shit.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey,
Turn it up. Alert 3.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
He's coming, double up.
One, Omaha.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go,
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go,
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check three, check three, check three.
65, 65.
24, check 24.
I got you.
Roy. Check 93's the mic. I got you.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down.
You're all mine. You're all mine.
Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
At the Packers' 37-yard line.
Here we
The
go.
last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
50. It's been a long day for you. Slam.
6.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
56.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, check 26.
56.
Now it's Rodgers. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Talking about.
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20.
Watch the slant.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Wait, 80.
We're gonna need some therapy after this. Showing it.
11.
Twist. Check safety.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Cut. Whip. Watch the whip. Alert.
13.
Watch twist.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here we go.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because
Here we go,
they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to pull forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Let's run. Check 43.
Shift. 21. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go.
21.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
11.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Kill. He's coming.
12.
Double up.
On 1st down, Coleman. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Packers' 19-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
50 the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
13.
Check 24. Shift.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
11.
Watch out. Check 9. Check 26.
It's Coleman here. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
One, Omaha.
Fresno. Swiss.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's go.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Yeah, baby.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Check 99. Check 99. Pick the edge.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Let's go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Slam.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the...
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Here we go.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Watch the twist.
Shift.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On is the rookie 4th-rounder Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Trevor Davis deep for Green Bay. This is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Davis now to return it. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Rodgers now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Safety's creeping.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gold. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Joker.
21.
Now Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
12. Go Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
158.
Right there, 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
319.
It's a mic. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
They'll go again to Jones.
Safety cream.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
3 buzz, 3
Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Here's Rodgers. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. D. Ford has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Check 3.
This is Jones. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
You must be dreaming.
Jump out.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
319.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that's going to tie us at 13. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Here we go,
The
here we go, here we
offense
go.
now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
36.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go,
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
He's checking.
2.
Check 37.
2nd down, McKinnon.
Go. It's wrong.
Finding room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Here we go.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
No.
On first down now, a run with McKinnon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Twist.
Here's Breeder. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Check 50.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
4th and 1.
Here we go.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
21.
Check 25. 49. Check 49.
They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
We got this. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS.
Now it's Breida. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Check, 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 check. No, 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 off, off, off.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 33. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Bang, 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 bang.
12, fellas, here we go.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They'll try it on 4th. This is Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go.
All day, every day, any day. Check, crunch, crunch.
Black. Go ahead.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
On 1st down, Coleman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check.
12, 12. 65, 65.
Watch that, watch that.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
You don't want no problem.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
Here we go,
It
here we
looks
go,
like
here we
the
go.
Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Tight down, there you go. Wide.
11, 11.
Switch gears, switch gears.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down.
Check, 92.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Slam, slam, slam.
They run for it with Breida. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charlie.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers operating from the gun. Caught left side, Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Plant. Go back. We got motion. Back up. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Rodgers now to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. To throw, it's Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rodgers throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, to give to Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
319. Yeah, Liz. Here I come. Shit.
From the 41, Rodgers. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Boom! Yeah, baby!
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Watch the screen! Inside! The screen!
Shotgun now for Rodgers. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They run with Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Preston Smith there on the stop.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a long day. Showing up. Watch twist.
Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure
11,
here.
11.
Let's go. Whip. Watch the whip. Alert flare.
Here again is McKinnon. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
A 48-yard attempt.
passes right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career, and he's going to need another one right now. On second down now, it's Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
I got you.
They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Back to throw, Rodgers. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. 19 yards that time for number 19. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All day, baby, all day, all day. Jim! Jim!
He's crashing.
Easy.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
You got it.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You better be afraid of me. You better be.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah, baby.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
To throw is Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers.
Here we
So
go, here we
good
go.
starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
He's coming. 21. Double up. 1, Omaha.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 20.
This is Breida. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check 9, check 9.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Here we
The
go, here we go,
Niners
here we
on
go.
3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Check 26, check 26. Check. Fresno.
Garoppolo to throw. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, 4th quarter, the fans are the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
Rodgers to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards.
And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You don't want none. Over. Yeah, live.
Back to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Watch the curl.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? He got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. This will be fielded at the 6.